The 1920s, an era of jazz, fashion, and drinking. Here's our girl, the flapper, who smokes with the guys, drinks in speakeasies, and drives automobiles. Society isn't ready for her, but she doesn't care. Let's take a look at her journey through fashion and how society influenced her closet.
In the early 1920s, French fashion influenced designers such as Coco Chanel to create daring silhouettes adorned with sequins and pearls. The short hair of these women corresponded with their new boyish dress form. The nightlife came alive as more and more women ventured out to speakeasies in their evening gowns and high heels.
During the mid-1920s, Paris influence brought about the new style of form-fitting dresses. These outfits included, but were not limited to, close-fitting sleeves, full, flared, short pleated skirts, slim coats, belts at the hip, sweaters ending at the waist, and small, close-fitting hats.
In 1927, the silhouette became straight and much more simple, and the sports look still dominated the industry of daytime clothes. These daytime dresses were almost always long-sleeved, while evening dresses were sleeveless. Pop culture, including movies, new technologies, and sports, greatly influenced the change of style at this time because everyone wanted to look like the celebrities they saw on the silver screen.
By the late 1920s, designers started creating styles centered to specific age groups and sizes, such as ages 14 to 20 and sizes 32 to 38. Women started wearing three-piece suits again, in many more colors. Many of these suits were made of flannel, influenced by Paris. Silver foxes and tucked-in blouses were the sign of a smart woman.
He's got eyes of blue. I never cared for eyes of blue, but he's got eyes of blue. And that's my weakness now. And I would be good, but gee. Almost drives me wild. I know that you could be so nice and sweet to me.
The Anti-Flirtation Society, formed in Washington, D.C. in the early 1920s, was a club to protect young women from boys and their unwanted attention. They were against flappers and their bold acts and attempted to influence decent behavior. Their rules included: do not wink, do not let elderly men give you attention, do not smile at strangers, do not fall for lounge lizards, and many more.
Although many people opposed these rebellious women, the youth of the 1920s greatly supported them. Girls aging 14 to 25 were eagerly adapting to the lifestyle of the flapper. The older generation was slowly losing control of the behavior of the youth. No longer were girls listening to their parents. Just like today, they follow the crowd.
Free from restraining clothing such as corsets suggested liberation. The newfound freedom to breathe and walk inspired flappers to venture out of the house. The flapper was an extreme symbol of change in the lifestyle of American women through the dress.
Changes in fashion were signs of deeper changes in the American feminine ideal. The short skirt and bobbed hair most likely symbolized emancipation. Signs of the ethical uprising consisted of premarital sex, birth control, drinking, and contempt for older values. Before the war, a lady did not set foot in a saloon. After the war, she entered a speakeasy without a second thought. Women had taken to swearing and smoking, using contraceptives, and raising their skirts above the knee and rolling their hose below it. Women were now going head-to-head with men in the business world and obtaining financial independence, which led to other kinds of independence.
However, despite its popularity, the flapper lifestyle and appearance could not endure the Wall Street crash of 1929, which was the beginning of the Great Depression.